Good afternoon, YouTube people, world everywhere. It's been a minute, been a little while since I done a YouTube video. Anyway, it's like 4:30, I don't know, 5 o'clock, something like that. Finally get to go home. My foreman says, Foreman Gary said I was gonna make a video and say, oh, I've been gone for 16 days. So today is day 16 out here on the road, and they wanted us to stay longer. They wanted us to stay for another cycle, which would mean 2 more cycles, which would basically mean like, I don't even know, 30 some days. So anyway, driving home, I told them no. I was like, no, I'm gonna go home. So I'm driving home. It's super windy, really windy. The wind's blowing like that way. So when I start turning that way, getting about 200 miles per gallon. Kind of like right now, getting, I'm going downhill though. But when I start heading this way, fighting wind. Anyway, yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing when I get home. I'm gonna do exactly like the foreman said. Go home and take a nap. Probably not do anything, but I do have to do some stuff. I did buy a blower fan for this because I think it seized up again. Wouldn't come on, the AC wouldn't come on, so I hit a bump and then all of a sudden came on. But like one of the guys on my gang, on my group, says could be the resistor. The resistor could be cracked, and then when I hit a bump, it connected. I'll have to look into that. So it might be the resistor. So anyway, trying to think what I gotta do. I don't know what I gotta do. I know I'm gonna take the kids' 4-wheel drive first gen out. Go check it out. See if doing those shims did anything different to the truck. And I got some sway bar links for my truck because one of them's all cruddy and broken. The rubber's all cracking. So I got 2 of those, and bought a transmission filter and gasket for the kids' truck. Just in case we have to change oil or do something. And then I bought bushings for his leaf springs, for the front of his leaf springs. And yeah, I can't really remember. We bought a refrigerator. The wife and kid, they brought the refrigerator in the house. They set it all up. I might have to move it just a little bit. Yes. I was gonna say, speaking of, but anyway, while I was at work, on the other group that I was working with, I busted my head open. Can't really see anything, but I don't know if you can see anything or not. I don't know where the camera's going, but it's probably about an 1.5 inch gash, probably about 1/4 inch, 3/8 wide. And what happened is I put keys in a lockbox. Put them in a lockbox. When I went to lift and close the door for the lockbox, keys fell out on the ground. I bent down, picked them up, came up, and cracked my head on the edge of a squared off piece of angle iron, and just instantly, blood just blew out the front of my hat. And they were They weren't mad or nothing. I just reached in the truck, grabbed a bunch of napkins and paper towels, put it over my head, and I walked to the... Ooh, man, that wind sucked me in there. I walked over to the trailer and was like, hey, I don't know how bad my head is, but I busted my head. And they're looking at it, and they're like, ooh, Anyway, and then we called our work nurse, and they said, oh, you need stitches, or not stitches, they said I need staples. So you need staples for an injury like that. And I was like, dude, it's not bleeding anymore, it's fine, I'll scab up, I'll scar up, whatever, I'm good, because I am me. And so our supervisor actually rinsed it out, put some gloves on, and poured some saline stuff on there, scrub a dub, threw a band-aid on my head. And they said, take tomorrow off. And I said, no, I don't want to take tomorrow off. I'll take Sunday off as a DOT day. And yeah, so I basically just wore one of those masks, you know, that we have to wear, masks that goes around your neck, the gator mask. And I put it over my head as like a head wrap, I guess, to hold the gauze and stuff for at night. Bled a little tiny bit, and then went to work. Well, took a shower, wrapped it again, did all that stuff, and went to work. And it pretty much stopped bleeding, and then took the bandage off. I waited I kept putting the bandage on it while I was working, just to keep dirt and stuff out of it. But anyway, yeah, so I busted my head, and they talked about it. They wanted to know why I wasn't wearing a hard hat. And reason being was done with work, end of the day, in the parking lot, and supervisor doesn't require us to wear hard hats in the parking lot. So and he had my back when he made the call to everybody, because they were asking why I wasn't wearing my hard hat. And he said all he was doing, he was done for the day, wasn't working, wasn't doing anything. All he did was logged off. Well, what I did was I logged off, I went and threw away some trash, came back to get my lunch box, put the keys for my lunch thing, this thing right there, came back to get that and put the keys away. And yeah, that's when it happened. So, and he said he doesn't require a hard hat for that, which I guess it's manager discretion. But if you're out there by the railroad track or wherever else, it's supposed to be, I thought it's supposed to be on company property, but yeah, I don't know. All I know is usually when you get injured, you get in trouble, you get a rule violation and all this other stuff. And they didn't do nothing to me, because he said nope, he wasn't wearing a hard hat because he was done for the day. So that was it. So anyway, but yeah, for the most part, I'm good. I was good. And yep, it's been a long 16 days, I think. Technically 17, because the first day to travel out here, and then today I'm driving home, so I should be home around midnight or later, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Hopefully I just drive all the way through, don't have to pull over and sleep. But if I do, I got set up for a bed. But yeah, anyway, from here, this job location, we're going to be moving from Wendover to Elko, Nevada, and then from Elko to Nevada to Idaho, Boise, Idaho, which is about 5 hours from Elko, or 6 hours. So what we'll do is we'll come back 1 or 2 days, move everything to Elko, Nevada. We gotta build some stuff there, and then we'll come back. We'll be off, and then we'll come back. Then we'll move everything to Idaho, And then I'm gonna be flying home from Idaho. I'm not driving. So anyway, that is pretty much all I got. I'm sure I'll get home and be doing some other stuff, but for the meantime, this is what I'm doing. My main goal is to get home, take a shower, go to bed. Go to bed, wake up in the morning, and figure out what I'm doing, which will probably be relaxing. So, I guess that's all I got for you guys, and I can't remember what else I have planned. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all right, we'll see you guys in the next video, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do. I do have a rant video I want to go on again for emission stuff. So I'll probably make a video of me talking about emissions and why it's bad, but it's another video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do.